everyone, welcome back to Code Emblem. I am thrilled to have you join us for part 2 of our data visualization series using Seaborn. Today we are diving deeper into the world of data visualization, so grab your laptop and let's explore some exciting code together. Let's get started. Next we are displaying the violin plot. Violin plot is a plot that is similar to box plot, but it also shows the probability density of the data at different values. It's great for visualizing the distribution of data and comparing distribution between the different routes. Here we are using a hue as a time, and here we are using the two columns, that is x and tip column. Here you can see that hue helps understand the data in more detail. Means the hue is used to identify the relation between these two columns. So here you can check the male columns that are giving tip at dinner are more high than compared to the female. Also we can see that male gender are giving more tips at the lunch time when compared to the females at the lunch time. So next um, we are going to know about the correlation. Correlation is nothing but a heat map. Uh, Correlation visualizes the correlation between the variables in a data set, as it is useful for understanding the relation between the two variables, or the variables in the tips data set. We can see there are only three numerical variables and rest of them are categorical variables. So we can see the correlation. um, you can see we can see one as a diagonally, because for the same kind of column it will be displaying one. The relation between the same column will be always one. And we can see the tip correlation with the total bill is 0.757, and for size it is 0.5598. Likewise you can see the values, rest of the values. Next I am using the heat map. Heat map is used for representing the data in two-dimensional form. The data values are represented as colored in the graph, and the goal of the heat map is to provide colored visual summary information. Uh, we can also say that heat map visualizes the relation between the variables in a data set as a colored matrix, and making it useful for understanding relationship between the different variables. Okay, here we can see we have only in tips dot correlation we just now saw only three numerical variables, so it is displaying only these variables. And we are giving y tick labels equal to true, c bar equal to true, c map equal to this is nothing but the color of this heat map, and annotate equal to true, line width 0, and line color gray. So you can see it will show one for the same kind of mm, one for the same kind of variable, like if it is a total bill, and for the column total bill, then it will display 1 because it is correlated. uh, and we can see that the tip variable is having 0.68 correlation with the total bill. The same way we can see 0.6 for the size and the total bill. Likewise you can see there is a less number of values. The value which lies between 1 and to -1, if it is if it is nearby to 1, then it is highly correlated, and if the value is nearer to -1, then it is less correlated. We can see that the size variable is less correlated with the tip. Here we can see, and we can see that the tip variable is correlated with the total bill. Okay. Next, we are using the same code, but we are making some changes in this code. In this code, we are only displaying the null values. Using tips.isNA, we are displaying. Here we can see the white bars, vertical lines are called the null values. These are the null values in this dataset. So next, we are displaying the box plot. Box plot is usually used for displaying the outliers in the data set, and it is also used to know the upper quartile, lower quartile range of this data set. Here we can find in the tips data set, we can find Saturday is having more number of outliers, and Thursday also having more number of outliers. Because we are taking the day column and the tip column. Likewise, we can see the box plot using the hue parameter. Here we are using 6 as the correlation if the data set is having, it is displaying the relation between these two using the sex. If it is a male and it is a Thursday, male is displayed in blue color, and female is displayed in orange color, and if it is on Thursday, the tip values lies between these, and we can find some outliers also here in Thursday, and there are also some outliers here in Friday, which is below, and we can also find some more outliers in the Saturday column. There are more outliers on the Saturday mail column. Next, we are going to plot the REL plot. REL plot is nothing but it uses extra keywords to use maximum data points in the graph. REL means nothing but a relation plot. REL plot creates a scatter plot with optional semantic mapping through the hue parameter, which colors the points based on the categorical variable. It's useful for visualizing the relation between the two variables. Here we can see that we are using D. D is used for a marker. D is used for a diamond shaped, and O is for circle, and the color palette we are using is this, and the markers are this, and we are using the hue is the column name size, and the two parameters are a tip and the total bill, and the column time, depending on the time of this depending on the time and size, we are displaying the total bill and tip. So we can see the total bill is around uh, 10 to 30. Then there are more number of tips, which is lying between 2 to 4, somewhere around. We can also see it this is displaying only at lunchtime, and this is displaying at the dinner time. At dinner time, there are more number of tips. It is around till 8, we can find till 8 or 7, we can say. Some tips are like they are outliers. Next, we are displaying the top 5 records of the tips column, and then we are displaying the scatter plot. Scatter plot is nothing but, as we know, it displays the relation between the two data points or two variables. Here we are using the tip and total bill. This is a scatter plot for the tips dataset. The same way, we are using scatter plot to plot the correlation between the total bill and tip using the time. I mean, at what time, at lunch or a dinner time, and this will make changes in the data points, like it will display the coloring. I mean, for the lunch it is showing blue points, and for dinner it is showing orange. Then next we are installing plotly. For this we have used pip install plotly, import plotly as a PL. Okay, then we are using the scatter plot itself, based on the sex column and smoker size. Size means if he is a smoker, then it will appear, the circle will appear bigger, and if he is not a smoker, then the size will appear smaller. So here you can see the male columns are colored in blue, and the female columns are colored in green. There are more number of males when compared to female, um, and the smokers that are if yes, it will display the size in a bigger color. If he's not a smoker, then it will display in a smaller circle. Next, we can see the available styles for this PLT. We are used Seaborn here. So to display what kind of a style we are having in the PLT, we can use this code plt.style.available. Uh, Here we have used this Seaborn. You can use any of these Seaborn Bright, Seaborn Color Blind, or a Classic Test, etc., or a Tableau Color Blind 10, as per your wish. This is only to view the available styles that are available for PLT. Next, we are using as we can see, there are many number of styles available. Here we are going to use this deep Seaborn deep. So in this, we are using Seaborn deep, and the palette we are using is we are changing this to Inferno, and the columns that we are using are a tip and total bill. Depending on this, I mean, sex column, and if he is a smoker, then the size will appear big, and if he is not a smoker, the size will appear smaller, and the palette is this. So we can observe, there are some changes when compared to this plot. In this plot, it is more colorful, as we have changed the color palette. Next, we are using the regression plot, REG plot. Regression plot is nothing but it adds a linear regression model to scatter plot, which helps to understand the relation between two variables and estimating the trends. This is nothing but a best fit line. It's useful for this regression plot is useful for visualizing the correlations and making prediction based on our data. Here the code will be same like this scatter plot or any other plot. I mean, like this scatter plot. So, but only thing is we are changing REG plot. Instead of scat plot, we are writing REG plot, and this will be displaying the best fit line or a trend line, we can say. We can see we have used color, and we have changed the color of this plot, and that's it for now. Thank you for watching this video. Please do subscribe my channel. Thank you very much.